Greetings, beautiful people. I'm called Philly Hartley, and I'm a bare knuckle fighter, yeah? I never planned to become a bare knuckle fighter, it's just happened organically. In 2016, I'd done some white collar boxing fights. From there, I went into amateur boxing. I then was made illegally I was illegally evicted exactly 4 years ago, 5 years ago today, right? I was illegally evicted from above a pub here in the city named Doncaster. And I ended up going to the Salvation Army at York, at Lawrence Street, at the city named York. And I started training at the Salvation Army, who in October that same year, 2019, I was made homeless on the 2nd of April 2019. In October 2019, Salvation Army paid a bond forward because they were I got to know them and that, and they paid my bond forward and got a bed sit, and then I started volunteering there and helping as much as I could. Then I watched people walk into this gym at York Masters Boxing Club. That's me with the hair. I shaved it off for the boxing club Wilby Car. In total, over 3 years, I raised just under $4,000 for Wilby Car Community Boxing Club, just by walking from Donny to Skeggy and shaving my hair off and doing mad things. I got the roof repaired and what. But anyway, I watched people walk into the Salvation Army all through 2019 like this. Off the street, the Salvation Army walked around and went, yeah, come with us. And took them in. And so it's free boxing. Fitness for all was their motto. A lovely guy called Liam and Charlie Malarkey. Charlie and his son. Dad and son thing going on. And it was mint. And I watched these people walk into the gym like this. Till like 6 weeks later, I'd be like, wait, when we going gym? Bouncing about and that. And then the government shut down the gym. So those people could go and get alcohol and cigarettes, essential business, but couldn't go to the gym, which had saved their lives. And a lot of them are now back on the streets of York. I know the Salvation Army are trying to get things up and running again, or I think they have, and they're trying to help. But I seen that, and that messed my head up. Then I got locked in a bed sit for lockdown. So I ran 4 to 5 miles every single day. Previous to the pandemic, I'd walked 114 marathons on a GPS tracker called Strava, done 4 charity boxing fights for cancer research, a bare knuckle against a champion called Seamus Devlin. I had friends saying that my glove fights were too easy. There were even people saying that all the glove fights for charity, right, were 8 weeks scripted and acted out. So I trained with this guy for 8 weeks, or this guy, for 8 weeks, apparently. And this is what people were saying, that we trained for 8 weeks and then we did a show and acted it out. And I was like, no. So I went and tried to do a bare knuckle. A couple of opponents backed out, so the champ stepped up. And I'm not one to shit my pants. I'm not one to back down from things, mate. So I said, all right then, I'm going to meet him. And I'll never forget when he held me at the end of that fight, end of round 1, when the ref stopped the fight because of the cut. He just went, mate, you're a warrior. Grabbed me on the head. You can see it on video. You can even mind the words. I didn't go for that. I didn't care for that. I didn't go there for that. I didn't go there for that, mate. He didn't want to lose that to a first timer. So you can imagine what he gave us, yeah. And I showed that day what I were about. And then they locked us down, and then they threw the pan. Well, when I was homeless, whilst I was homeless, right, I never did any time on the streets. All the time that I was going to, the Salvation Army helped me, I didn't claim any benefits. I wasn't claiming benefits or anything. I was just surviving. I went to York Digital Image, which is one of my big supporters. In 2016, when I did a massive walk, or 200 odd mile walk, he printed me some t-shirts off. So I went to see him, and he printed off some stickers, my original logo, Love Campaigner. And he says, try and sell them. And he gave me 100 for free. And since 2019, I have been selling stickers. I have just been selling stickers because previous to when I was made homeless, I was doing Doncaster Scrum Van, DSV Community Hub. I was walking marathons all around the country and asking people to sponsor us for it, and putting the money to feeding people on the streets. Over time, I realised all I was doing was enabling people to spend more money on drugs. You know what I mean? I was watching people spend all the money on all their benefits, all the benefits on drugs, and then coming to van for food. And I was thinking, huh? And these people sat on the street begging as well. So I knew that these people had spent all their money on drugs and then were still sitting on the street. And I knew a lot of them weren't even genuine homeless. But we didn't like to turn people away, you know. We fed people every day. It cost about between £50 and £75 every day with fuel, the van, you know, everything. Then we got the DSV community, which was a part. I didn't apply for this. Is what I mean. Just people I were working with. Oh, we've got this. So I just started working. I realised drugs were being sold from that building. So I stood my ground. That's when I got attacked. That's when I realised the corruption in this town. When police and council sent a man in to hit us with a knuckle duster just because I had a token system in place in the town. People went shopping, they went to a cafe and they said to the cafe, here's a tenner. I'd give them, I didn't make a tenner, the cafe that I rented the shop from made a tenner, and made the money, had the quid. And I would give, they would make the tenner, I would give 10 tokens to the individual. They would go out shopping, if they saw someone on the street, there's a wooden token that could only be swapped for food and beverage, for a hot meal, one of everything: sausage, bacon, eggs, beans, and a hot drink. And people were putting weight on, people were getting healthy. This is before they made me homeless and everything, mate. They tried to ruin us in this town because that's what I stood against, with our people with no criminal records, right, thinking that they're fucking not criminals when they are, using addicts on the streets, using the prisons as a fucking drug selling ring, you know. And a lot of things have happened to this man. What they've done to us, guys, they've tried to ruin us completely. A lot of things have happened to us, and I've got evidence of how corrupt things are, and I can prove it. I can prove everything I say. I can back everything I claim, everything. You know, I don't speak shit. And I've ended up becoming a bare knuckle fighter. I tried to, in 2020, when they locked us down, I tried to join the bare knuckle scene, and I had an evil, fucking sadistic, satanic journalist start writing stories about the name I use, just making things up, all because of my stance on 5th generation technology. In 2019, he's writing stories saying it's completely healthy, when it's been proven now it's completely. They've installed illegal street furniture, illegal technology. There's illegal technology all around us, and we're being bashed in radiation, mate. We're bashed in electromagnetic radiation, and it fucking does affect the body. And that's not conspiracy, mate. It toxifies cells in the body. You know, these bandwidths are on such a fine millimeter, such a close. The waves are so close together, it disrupts you on a cellular level. You know, I've been trying my best to raise awareness. I'm trying to get all this in a 10-minute video. I can't fucking believe it's gone 10 minutes. All I'm trying to do is sell some fucking stickers, but I'm trying to explain things. I struggle. I'm trying to get out the fucking door, but at the same time I want to make a video, and I'm thinking about doing a live video, and my head's all scatty today. But yeah, now I sell stickers to survive, and I've had 5 bare knuckle fights in the last year, and I've got some coming up July, August, and I fund it all myself by selling no fear, no limits, no excuse stickers, and they're £1 each. If you can help the journey, please do. I truly need your support. Thanks, man. All details are in the post.